Hello everybody, it's me, Riffraff Hornhelm, and I'm back again with another presentation from the Dwarven Vault, and today we have a monster review. Today we're going to talk about one of the mundane monsters, and I'll tag the video associated with that at the end of this one, and we're going to talk to you about the giant Sumatran rat. Now, this is from the original monster manual, as was brought to us for use with basic Dungeons & Dragons and Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, or what we typically call 1E today. Now, this is a very simple creature, right? It's a rat. It also comes from the monster manual. Once again, one of the well over 100 entries in the 350 of the original monster manual that are essentially mundane creatures. They come at you in large amounts. You can have up to 100 of these coming at you at any given time. They have a 7 armor class, which is a little better than I would have thought, but they also only do 1 to 3 points of damage. They only have 1 to 4 hit points. Not very strong, but there's lots of them. And of course they have a side benefit in the sense that if they successfully bite you, there is a percentage chance, fairly good percentage chance, that you will acquire some kind of disease that may kill you or badly incapacitate you in months' time. I do mean months as in plural. Now, of course, they're not very special in some ways, but if you're using this as a creature within a dungeon, remember, rats can go anywhere. I mean, virtually anywhere, unless it's a totally sealed container or room or whatever. And even if it is, they can probably gnaw their way in. They're amazing creatures. No two ways about it. And the giant Sumatran rat is a real thing. However, within the context of the game, it is, from a size standpoint, considered small, but that's still up to 3 feet, which can mean a pretty substantial sized rat. And when they come in the hundreds, and they all get an attack, and they all do 1 to 3 points of damage, once they start doing damage in large amounts, because of the large amounts of creatures, they can be fairly formidable. Anybody who doesn't believe me, go and watch the old movie called Willard. You won't like rats after that. Now, there is one advantage with rats. Rats are fairly intelligent. Within the context of the game, they're just considered to be animal intelligent, but they're more capable than that depending on the circumstances. But at the end of the day, they're rats. Now, of course, as dwarves, do we run into rats down in the tunnels? Oh, heck yeah. No two ways about it. There's always going to be rats around sometimes. And these ones, not where I am, but I know places that get them. And they could probably have like a knife fight with the ones who are in the sewers of New York or something. And it would probably be, worth money to watch. But generally speaking, they want to stay away from you. They just want the food. So as long as you seal things up properly, it's okay. We certainly spend time rat catching, but they have other things to worry about underground, not just us. There's, the kobolds, they love rats. That's one of their favorite foods. So, of course, in the gaming world, well, rats, how do you avoid them? Talking to DMs and to players in the greater Hornhelm community and said, what do you think of rats as a creature within the game? And of course, the people that we spoke to, the DMs said, that they can actually be a lot of fun, but, they still wouldn't rank them over about a half to a 1. And the players said they can be really annoying, but they wouldn't rank them over a 1 unless they were in very large groups. In which case they'd say probably double that. I guess that's fair. They can be kind of difficult in large groups. There's no two ways about that. You see it in the movies all the time. But definitely a creature that shouldn't be forgotten. It's one that you can put in that doesn't take a lot of effort and can definitely make an interesting encounter for your players. Don't forget these mundane creatures. So that, my friends, is the giant Sumatran rat. We hope you found today's presentation to be interesting, informative, amusing, all that kind of good stuff. If you did, please be so kind as to drop us a like, consider subscribing if you haven't, drop us a comment, share with your friends. But most of all, come back and see us again real soon. We thank you so very much for your kind support. Take care, everyone, and remember, dwarves rock!